Do you know you've been catfished? Somebody talked about having a child at Sick Kids Hospital and you flew all the way to Toronto to meet someone that doesn't exist? Get in. Jonathan, why are you here? Do you know you've been do you know you've been catfished? Oh really? Okay. Do you know you've been catfished, Jonathan? They're back. Jonathan, the gender bender Yaniv, and Mama Yaniv are apparently up to something. What it is they're up to exactly, alas, is not entirely clear. Now, by way of explanation, on Saturday, my colleague Kian Bexty was tipped off by a reliable source that the Yanivs were likely headed to Toronto. And Kian, in turn, passed this information along to me. Now, here's what Kian was told. Someone who Yaniv sort of knows, or perhaps someone that he might have preyed upon, said that Yaniv had been catfished. In other words, Yaniv had been lured into starting up a relationship with a fake online persona. Now, the source took on the persona of a mature woman and informed Yaniv that she was going to Toronto with her sick daughter. She also told Yaniv not to go to Toronto and to leave her alone. But apparently, being able to visit a girl while confined to a hospital bed was, it was just too irresistible for Yaniv. Yaniv communicated to this person that he too was en route to Toronto's Sick Kids Hospital to see them. You know, that's quite a commute given that Yaniv lives in the Vancouver area. Now, keep in mind, Yaniv had never met the woman he was communicating with. He had never spoken to her on the phone. He had never seen a video of her. All he was going on was one fake pic. But apparently that was good enough for him to hop aboard a plane for a cross-Canada journey, with Mama Yaniv in tow to boot. As for the motivation of the woman who catfished Yaniv, she apparently orchestrated this caper as a way of comeuppance. She alleges that Yaniv has catfished several other girls, and she wanted to give him a taste of his own medicine. And so it was that I was able to locate Jonathan and his mother outside Toronto's Pantages Hotel, hoping to get clarity to this super weird story. And this is what unfolded. Oh, Jonathan Yaniv. What brings you to Toronto?
I knew it.
What brings you to Toronto?
I knew it was you.
Have you been catfished? Why were you going to a hotel to meet a minor? Huh?
Can you call 911?
Oh, absolutely. Call 911 if you want.
Yeah.
So, Jonathan, why were you going to a hospital here?
I knew it. Just back here. Just back here.
Jonathan, are you still stalking minors? Are you still stalking minors?
This is what you do. You go. You have to leave a space.
Oh, I do?
That
Yeah.
is the six.
Or what, you're going to ram your iPad into my neck again? Mama Yaniv.
There is a six.
So, Jonathan, what brings you to
You
Toronto?
cannot come.
You flew all the way to Toronto from British Columbia to stalk a child?
You're crazy.
Why are you going to a hospital to meet somebody you've never met?
It's none of your business.
It's none of my
No,
business?
it's not.
Why are you aiding and abetting this person?
I don't hear. You don't
Are you,
understand.
huh?
You understand that you're going to be arrested.
Oh, am I?
Yes,
Oh, for,
you will.
for practicing journalism?
You will be.
Yeah. That's interesting.
I need police immediately. I just wanted Victoria.
Yeah. Jonathan, why are you preying on minors?
Why are you calling Jonathan when you know she's a girl?
Oh,
Why
you just
are you calling him Jonathan?
You
Why
just
are
used-
you discriminating against the transgender?
you just said
Why
he and
are
him.
Why are you humiliating?
You just said he and
Why
him.
are you humiliating? You know exactly
But
what
you just
her name
used the
is.
male pronouns.
You know what her name is.
You just used the male pronouns.
You know what her name is.
You know.
You know
Yeah.
what her name is. You know
So
what the name
why
is.
is he preying on minors?
You're not going to embarrass him.
Yes.
You don't come close to him.
Huh?
You know me.
You-
You not come
oh, you
close
just
to
called him him.
Go away from me.
You just called him him.
Yeah? I'm not touching
Go
you.
away from
I'm not touching you.
right now.
I'm on a public sidewalk,
I'm
sir.
not touching you.
There's COVID restrictions. I'm asking you nicely.
Yeah, I'm walking
You don't
backwards.
have
You're
a
walking
right
towards
to-
me.
You don't have a right to harass us.
Go away.
Ma'am, this is a predator.
You don't have a right.
I am, they're walking to me. Why did you travel 3,000 miles to meet a minor at Sick Kids Hospital?
You can blah, 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 blah.
I know,
blah,
yeah.
You are blah, blah,
It's called
blah,
freedom of speech.
Blah, 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 blah,
Yeah,
blah,
it is called
blah,
freedom of
blah,
speech.
Blah, 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 blah.
Okay.
Her name is Jessica.
What kind of genitalia does he have?
What the f is your problem? What kind of genitalia do I have? Are you
You prey upon immigrant women who run spa services.
Can you lock the door? Put all the stuff in and lock the door.
Yeah.
Come in.
Okay. Oh, you're the doorman now?
Come in.
You're not coming in here.
Are you flying back to Vancouver now?
What the f is your problem?
I'm on a sidewalk, sir. I'm just asking questions. Let's see.
Oh, you have no right.
What right do you have?
What right do you have to go into my stuff?
You what? I'm
What
filming
right?
your stuff. It's on a public sidewalk.
Get away
What?
from
No, because
us.
you.
You're gonna get arrested.
Oh, for what? Asking questions? For practicing journalism? Why are you in Toronto? You're very far from home. Oh, you forgot your toilet paper and some other.
Don't you dare touch my.
Do you know you've been catfished? Somebody talked about having a child at Sick Kids Hospital, and you flew all the way to Toronto to meet someone that doesn't exist?
Get in.
Jonathan, why are you here? Do you know you've been? Do you know you've been catfished? Oh, really? Okay. Do you know you've been catfished, Jonathan?
I'm not acknowledging Jessica.
Why don't you acknowledge his crimes? Why did Jonathan assault me last August? Why did Jonathan assault Kian Bexley?
I don't hear you. I really don't.
Well, you asked me a question, you don't hear me. What's the point? Okay.
I don't hear you at all.
Okay, then good.
I don't hear you at all.
That's his mother. Now, they do act out violently, guys. They're the police officers. I'm just practicing journalism on a public side.
You're the guy with the gun. Let's
Is that what you heard him say, sir? Wow.
I was like,
So that's a false police report.
which is why I was like, that's probably a.
Sir, could I ask you to tell that officer that, sir?
Pretty sure it's on camera.
Officer, I believe you do have a charge here, filing a false police report. It's been told to me by that gentleman that they said I had a gun.
Okay, well,
I've never had a gun in my life, sir.
nobody's filing a report right now.
Okay.
At this point, it's just a radio call. It's a call for service, right? So yeah.
Can you fill me in what the call was? Because I certainly don't have a gun and I would never threaten anyone.
We'll piece it all together and we'll let you know what we come up with, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Officer, I might not know the laws well as you and your colleague, but saying that I have a gun is a false police report.
Well, there's no report being filed here. So
Okay.
In that case, there's no breach of any law. Okay, right now, this is a call for service. There's a dispute, and we're investigating that, right? And right now, both you guys, whatever you guys' issue is, you guys are not on the same page. So it would be easier if we just all act as adults and we separate. You know what I mean? Is that okay for now?
Sir,
It's a bit easier.
the problem is I'm simply doing my job as a journalist. I'm in the public square and I'm allowed to do this, sir. And I'm not making any threats. I'm only asking questions. And if you officers Google the name Jonathan or Jessica Yaniv, you'll understand what kind of a potential predator we have here. Ask him why he's in Toronto from Vancouver and why he was at Sick Kids Hospital.
Report to us right now or no?
Absolutely not. They did not assault me. They just used harsh language. I don't mind that.
As a human being, I'd ask for you to just give some respect to your peers or your people around here, and just give them space, okay? Because
I'm not interfering with anyone, officer.
you are, okay?
And the only reason I raised my voice was that these people could hear my questions, sir. That's all.
Well, it's very clear they're not going to answer your questions. It's very, very clear. Does that make sense?
I guess so, but I have to try.
Your car is obviously parked in a zone where you can't leave it.
Yes.
So I'm going to ask you to move it. If you want to come back here, park somewhere, and you can exercise your right as a media on the sidewalk once your car is in a proper.
Okay, then. This is bizarre. She's walking in circles around an automobile. Wow. Hi, officer. How you doing there? Very good, sir.
Okay, so we were on phone here because some type of dispute between you and this female.
Oh, sir, let me correct you. No dispute. My name is David Menzies with Rebel News. I'm working on a story regarding her son, who allegedly, yes, he is in the lobby right now. He came all the way from Vancouver to Toronto, allegedly, to prey upon somebody that was at Sick Kids Hospital. This is what a source tipped us off to, and I'm just trying to find out why he is indeed in Toronto. This is, if you Google this individual's name, officer, he's been arrested for various other things. He's preyed upon immigrant women who do spa services, trying to get them to wax his balls, and then he files BC Human Rights Tribunal complaints. So I'm not in a dispute. I'm simply on a sidewalk, officer, and I'm asking questions.
Okay. Were there any threats made on anybody's parts? Were there any weapons produced?
When I met him last August,
You and this female over here.
no, I was just it was just harsh language. But I can tell you, last August, he smashed a steel cane over my head and shoulders 5 times, officer.
All right. Fair enough. Okay. All right. We'll piece this together and we'll have a chat with you soon. Okay.
Thank you very much, sir. You stay safe. Okay, thank you.
Just don't ask them any more questions. Don't talk to them. You can record if you want, but I don't want you saying anything to them whatsoever if you see them. Okay.
Officer, I'm sorry, but I have a constitutional right to practice journalism in the public square.
If somebody wants you to stop talking to them, that's their right as well.
Well,
Okay.
they don't have to answer, but I'm going to ask questions. That's my job. That's the terms of my employment, sir. Why are they even hanging around there? It looked like they were going to get into a taxi cab. You know, I think maybe they want some of this drama.
Just make sure you're practicing social distancing with 6 feet apart.
Yep,
all
okay.
right? We're asking you to not speak with them as doing us a favor, not as you have to, okay?
Okay, then.
Right? Just so that this doesn't cause more issues. Apparently it's causing issues right now. If you want to ask some questions, fill your boots.
Thank you, officer, but I don't understand what the issues are. This individual has allegedly flown 3,000 miles to stalk somebody at Sick Kids Hospital.
We don't know the story, right? We haven't been provided with any victim providing any such information to us, okay? There's been no victim that's come and said, officer, this person is stalking us and we need help, okay? The only information this is coming from is from you, who is working for the media, who is trying to provide some kind of story that we're not aware of. Our job is to keep the peace, right? To keep the peace between you and these individuals.
Isn't it just incredible and egregious how Jonathan Yaniv seems to get away with all kinds of chicanery, including illegal activity? Well, folks, if the law enforcement authorities don't want to charge this individual, presumably because of identity politics, that doesn't mean we're going to take it. He has assaulted my colleague, Kian Bexley. He has assaulted me, and we are going after this individual to get some justice. If you want to help us pay our lawyers to ensure we bring Jonathan Yaniv to a court, please go to yanivtrial.com. That's yanivtrial.com. And if you're able to, make a donation so that we can continue to bring you the other side of the story.